Hello everyone. So, welcome you all to the next part of reflection. This is the second part of reflection. So, in the first reflection, part of reflection, we have discussed that what is reflection and what are the two laws of reflection. So, let us quickly recall that what is reflection. So, reflection, it is the phenomena of bouncing back of a ray of light whenever it strikes a smooth, polished, and a shining surface like that of a mirror, right? And reflection always takes place in the same medium. So, what do we mean by same medium? That the medium from where the light is falling on the mirror. Okay, suppose this is the surface of the mirror, light is coming from this medium A. When it will be striking the surface of the mirror, maximum of that light is bounced back, so it will be going back into the same medium, right? So that is what is the phenomena, and this is the point of incidence. From the point of incidence, we make a normal which is perpendicular to the surface of the mirror or the plane of the mirror. This is the angle of incidence between the incident ray and the normal, and on the other side is the angle of reflection. So we discussed about this. Now I want you all to have a look onto this picture, and if we see carefully that these are snow laden mountains, and their reflection is on the water. Now till now I was discussing that reflection, the best reflection is shown by mirror because they are highly polished, but here we get to know that water is also showing reflection. And if we look on to the surface of water, we get to know about one thing very clearly, that this water is still water. The water is not moving, there are no kinds of ripples on the water, the water is not moving at all. So reflection, it is of two types depending on the kind of surface, right? So the first type of reflection, that is on a smooth surface. Suppose this is a smooth surface, and the second kind of reflection, that is on a dull surface or a rough surface like this. So suppose that the surface on which the incident rays they are falling, let us say that there are three incident rays of light, and all the three incident rays of light, they are parallel to each other. Now since they are striking on a very smooth surface, so a smooth surface, the particles will be arranged in one particular direction, so they get reflected also in the same way. And can we see that the reflected rays are also going in a particular direction, they all are parallel to each other. Such a kind of reflection is called as a regular reflection, right? So this is an example of regular reflection where the surface was very smooth. But if we see the other side, so we have the incident rays of light, right? But now we can see that the surface is very dull and a rough surface. So now the particles, they are arranged in different directions, and because the particles, they are arranged in different directions, the reflected ray of light, they will also be going in all the possible directions. So do we see some difference between the two kinds of reflection? Now this type of reflection is called as diffuse or irregular reflection. So this is called as diffuse reflection. And image is always formed in case of regular reflection. So here the water was so still, right? We can see such a good reflection of the mountains in water, because since the water was still, right, there was regular reflection and image has been formed in water. But if suppose the wind was blowing very fast over the surface of water, then there would be waves on the surface of water, and in that case the surface will become very rough, and such a type of reflection will take place. Now do you think under these situations will these mountains look like this in water? So the answer is no, the mountains will not look like this, because now the type of reflection has changed, that is called the diffuse reflection. And children, in our day to day life, maximum of the objects that we have around us, right, in our home, the different kinds of object, like we use paper, we have a dressing table, we have bed, we have carpet, we have paper, wall, all curtains, everything, right? So they are rough surfaces. So which kind of reflection do these surfaces show? They show diffuse reflection. And in our room, if there is a mirror, so a mirror is a highly polished surface, and and that polished surface will show which type of reflection? It will show regular reflection. Image is formed because of regular reflection, and the things that we see easily is because of diffuse reflection, right? So the two types of reflection, let us quickly wind it up. The two types of reflections are, one is regular reflection when the surface will be smooth, and second one is diffuse reflection when the surface is very rough and dull. So thank you for watching this video. Thank you.